What's up, guys? I low-key just posted the other backtesting video, but we're gonna run up another one. Um, I forgot to post it earlier today. I promise I'm not doing two backtesting sessions in a row. Um, before I get into it, these are what the stats are looking like. Yeah, this was unrecorded of me just straight break even, crash out, break even. Now we're catching some steady W's, but um. It's been a pretty slow year in terms of backtesting. Um, and I'm hoping to see more opportunity. I'm fading a couple trades that I shouldn't be fading. And I think it's gonna get better over time, but that is something I noticed. Also, my break evens are so atrocious. That's been an ongoing problem for this backtesting, these backtesting sessions, but we're gonna try to improve hopefully in this session. Okay. We are doing May 19, my older brother's birthday. We have this higher time frame SMT that we could be reacting off of potentially. Good amount of draws higher, except off prior to market open, we are expecting more bearish. Um, we still have all these imbalances that we could target. Um, Given that we don't respect that higher time frame, but I would want to see a pretty solid retracement, maybe like a resweep of some sort. And it is no news. We are instantly getting um, reacting from this daily gap. 30 minutes overall bullish. We have this draw right here that we could use as a target. Reacting from this high. Just swept that out. Higher time frame is more bearish here. Doesn't look like you want to stop here though. Is there I guess there is this intermediate hourly high. We can target also these unfilled gaps that we can target. Um, 1 second. Okay, guys, I low-key started clicking ahead. My older brother's yapping, but nothing really happened. No entries. So I was like right here. Kind of looks like we're bullish towards this intermediate hourly high inside of technically this New York opening gap that we mitigated inside of this gap. I want to see a pretty fat retracement, potentially at 10 in order to push us higher. And we don't have any news to help us do that. 10 a.m. is about to open right now. 10 a.m. opens? Opens? Higher? Ayo? Ayo? Does fucking nothing, man. Guess we still have previous day high we can target here, but man, like I cannot be taking an entry with no fucking retracement here. Okay, what can we do from here? There's this 15-minute gap that's a bit too premium for my liking. I would rather get like this one, potentially, unless it's like a SMT. No, not really. We didn't even tap into the first one. Generating. Please SMT this shit? Nope. What about now? Nope. What about now? Nope. What about now? Nope. Holy fucking shit's ass, man. Do we ever make that move? Okay, that was a shit day. Our next day. Um, Swept out this, filling in this gap here. 4 hour, we're inside this bullish gap. We just inverse this hourly with intermediate draws below and a bunch of these gaps that we just have unmitigated right here that we could want to draw to in order to push higher. Because on the 4 hour, I'm low-key leaning more bullish, but I want to see this get filled in first. 50 mil reacting from this gap, maybe a retracement of some sort. And then news, no news. Just please, just off rip, just take my draws out, please. Take all my bearish draws out. That'd be so fun. Um, yay. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Spend the night together. Okay, okay, we're in some retracement here. In order to push us lower here, is there a 5 minute gap? No, of course not. Can't really take an entry here. There's no 5 minute. Please? Maybe a 5 minute? Nope. Please retreats. We're kind of just accumulating here. Take on my first draw. We still have more hourlies that we can still target, given that we swept out some liquidity. Maybe 10 a.m. Okay, so manipulate into this gap, technically an SMT, and then we're now printing more bullish candles. I don't want to marry my bias here. Higher time frame wise, did we rebalance this range? Almost. Not really, no. I'm just not really confident in taking this, to be honest. I feel like I could be. SMT, rebalancing the range. Strong closure. No, we would have to wait one more minute. That's a strong close. Only thing is, like, you would have to break even right here. Break even right here. And then our draws higher. We still have a good amount of draws higher. We have that swing high. This, and then also these relative highs. The draws higher here. That's a pretty strong closure. The risk is actually insane. I'm going to take a gander. So what I'm assuming is we tap into this hourly gap, SMT with this gap, forming the strong inversion with a swing high higher. So on the 4 hour, I'm bullish. We rebalance this range. Actually, I like it, and then I also don't like it. Because I really wanted to see this 4 hour get tapped into. Okay, I'm just gonna fade this shit. A good thing it's gonna play out, but who cares? I feel like it's just too premium for me. 10 a.m. doesn't do much. 10 a.m. still not doing much here. If 10 a.m. wants to potentially manipulate higher, please. I don't know, like it just not really doing much right now. We're tapping gap here. 15 minute, we can sweep out this internal. 15 minute. Hold up, wait, what did I skip here? Nothing really. To be fair, nothing. 5 minute? No. Like this is just not like we didn't really do much here. We kind of left that behind. I guess that can be seen as protected now. Like there's definitely a fucking inversion you can take from this. Yeah, no. Oh, we slipped our internal low here. Yeah, this is just not good PA, man. Did I miss something? Like, I feel like I'd have. We're just not in any gap, to be honest, that I can really displace from. Like, this 4 minute was obliterated. If I had my stop, like, all the way down here, it would have played out. But, bro, that was just ass. Man. Oh, shoot. Maybe some news now? Nope, still no news. No news streak in it. Daily. Um, we have these higher time frame SMTs. We now fully mitigate or disrespected the bullish 4 hour gaps. We have these draws lower here. This would probably be my draw for the day. We swept out London inside this gap. Um, I do want to see a retrace maybe into here. This is honestly solid place to take a trade from. Just continuing. Wow. Okay. Um, Maybe we can sleep out this internal here, or we sleep out resleep of that. Mark this out as well. Okay. Okay. This now closes very fucking bullish. So what do we do? This gap to tap into here. Okay. Um, Hard time frame. I was more bearish. We are closing very strongly above all these gaps. Do we have a 5 minute? Yeah. Do we have a 3 minute? No. 2 minute? No. I feel like you can take a mech from here. Swap tire time from SMT um inside of this 2 hour unmitigated 2 hour gap. Hard time from a more bearish. But you are kinda like I think it's a really risky bearish. I mean mech. Hard time frame I am more bearish here because we fully mitigated this gap. We didn't really sweep anything out. And I feel like we're due for a pretty big rebalance. Entered this unmitigated gap. Strong closure. I'll take it, but mechs are just so like I don't really like doing mechs off footy. Yeah, I'm gonna fade this bullshit, man. I don't really like doing mechs when what's it called? When it's not like a sweep liquidity inside of a gap and just an unfilled gap. That's a very odd looking candle. Like, if we want to be more bullish here, I think that's okay as well, but we just need to rebalance the range here a bit because it's just like we're just like it's not really printing any inversions. This is not off any significant gap. Can we please dump a bit? Okay, we're just accumulating. That's okay as well. Can we just fucking go to a gap? Some sort, man. Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. There's no way anyone was trading this price action here. No fucking way. I don't even think we got like, we got such shitty inversions. This, oh my gosh, that was atrocious. Wow. Okay, again. Bro, this is actually so unfortunate that I'm not getting anything. I don't know if I'm missing something or this is like why I kind of hate backtesting when I'm just like literally not seeing anything. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, am I skipping too quick? Or am I missing out on trades? And I just have no idea. But I guess it is part of the game. Higher time from SMT. I don't really care too much about this. I think um if we really want to be bearish here, we still could. But I wanna fill in some like this, maybe. And we just swept out this gap. We're having huge bullish candles here. Thursday has 9:45 news. Fuck is this? Guess we still have 8:30 news as a target here. I can see it going either way. 5 minute. Yeah, that was what we expected. Um, 5 minute inversion really an off nothing, to be honest. Again, it's not really doing much here that I can be, because like we're inside this gap. It kind of looks like we might be respecting this gap actually, and then pushing higher. We have this previous day sweep. I am leading more bullish. Um, this was the ass inversion. It didn't even inverse properly. And we also have news right now. How about that? That was our news candle. Like, holy fuck, please do something valid. Oh my gosh, please. Holy frick, bro. We still have this 15 minute that we could target. Dog. I didn't even look at what 10 a.m. did. It just like fucking generated this low, I guess. Um, Tap into unmitigated hourly again. I'm not taking a mech from here. Like, see, I just don't know. For mechs, it's like so hard to predict for me. Um, because you are kind of just guessing. Okay, I can honestly see a 5 minute retrace me here. I can definitely see this. This is not a good entry. 5 minute retracement, more bullish gap. We do have draws below. Like we just okay, higher time frame. I'm leading. We just swept in this unfilled hourly gap with a higher time frame SMT. We are inside this gap, but ES disrespected it. 5 minute from this hourly continuation move. Low resistance below. Can we get an inversion here? That would be our inversion. Um, kind of it's like a really shitty inversion though. I am fiending for entry, and ES took my break-even point, which is really unfortunate. Um, Maybe like a re-entry? Do you wanna please? Yo, am I genuinely missing something here? Uh, it's- okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this next day even slower, because I don't know if I'm like tripping balls or missing out on trades. New York opening gap, I didn't even notice the big bearish candle. I'm gonna lean more bearish obviously here. I want to see a retracement, hopefully inside of this gap, and then we just dump. I'd probably have to wait for like a 5-minute count here. We're definitely not gonna get a 5-minute count. I won't even lie. Um, yeah, we're not getting a 5-minute count. Holy fuck, bro, please. Again, what are we doing? Um, so I guess we're just rebalancing more of this range. That's our 2-minute. Can I honestly see this playing out? Okay, now I gotta think if I'm being retarded. So we just opened up this 2 hour. We're respecting this 2 hour. I'm higher time frame, more bearish towards this gap right here. This is a really strong draw. This was already swept up, but we're displacing through. We rebalanced the range. We finally got a strong inversion. I see this playing out at least to rebalance this. Could this be our first fucking entry of the day? Please. I do see this playing out here. Don't be tugging on my balls. Does the 10 a.m. like leave some sort of wick? Um, 10 a.m. left. Nice little candle. 10 a.m. opens higher. Like we generated before 10 a.m. Then 10 a.m. opens higher. Resweep. Rebounds the range even more. Sweeps out that 2 hour gap. And then a strong close. In order to push us lower towards the higher time frame draw of New York opening gap here. Okie dokie. Bang. That's already my break even right there too. Um, I'd have to break even there. Okay. Is there maybe a potential new entry? Bro, we're just, it's like so much chop, man. This is so annoying. 5 minute? 5 minute? Okay, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Is this 5 minute sponsored by anything? I guess you can say by this 2 hour low resistance below 10 a.m. below. We're not gonna get this inversion either. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. Okay, well, that kind of ends it, to be honest. I do want to see if like this range is so hard to fucking trade in. I want to see if damn, we end up trading higher, then lower, then lower, then lower, then lower, then lower. No, we just end up trading higher. That's quite unfortunate. Um, well, yeah, I'm just gonna post that low key. I think it's around 35 minutes. This was straight, like I don't know if that was just bad price action. Got I think a one break even trade here. Holy shit, May has been dry. I don't know if I'm skipping out. Like this week was bad. I don't know. I'm gonna end up posting this regardless, but that is quite unfortunate. I don't know if my back testing is just getting um rushed. But regardless, I'm gonna post this anyways. Probably play some craft, study some heat transfer. You know how it'll be, you know how it'll be. Okay, guys, catch you in the next one.